Hello everyone, this is Princess Anime 64 and welcome back to the Deces of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia update video. So in this video I'm just going to be talking about the latest content that's going to be coming for the global version. We were able to see what's going to be coming up thanks to the Square Enix Twitch stream that happened a few days ago, courtesy of Joshua and Glacy. So the first thing that we have on here, which already happened, is Charlotta's event called Someday Never Comes. It's going to be available from November 1st through November 15th, and it's also going to be featuring Leon as well, because he does have synergy for Charlotta's quests. And if you want to know more about what Charlotta does, I'll leave a link to my character analysis video on her so that you can see what she does. So next up are the quality of life improvements coming on November 6th. The first one is going to feature the World of Illusions weapons that are going to be added to the power token exchange. So things like Cloud's Crimson Edge, the Fury Blade for Squall, and the Verdant Slasher for Zidane. There's also going to be increased storage. Those free slots will go up from 200 to 300, and purchasable slots will go up from 500 to 600. And there's also going to be a auto button added to summon boards, so you can just tap the auto button and boom, you are just going to be set to go. You don't have to continuously tap every now and then. Okay, so now we're going to talk about one of the big highlights from the stream, which is EX Weapon plus Realization. So this is essentially how you can make your EXs go from 6-star to 7-star. So you unlock your EX weapons potential. It's similar to Awakenings. Weapons become realizable for certain characters over time. So right off the bat, it's not going to be every character who gets an EX. They're going to be released in like certain events, or like at a time. So step one is the plus realize. So you need an EX weapon, shown right here. We have Cloud's EX, and you need this item called a Book of Ruins Mysteries. That's how you can plus the EX, and when you do that, it raises the stats and CP, and you get one Ruins Adamantine ingot out of it. So step two is limit breaking. So once you EX plus the EX, or realize the EX anyway, you get the Ruins Adamantine ingot, and you can limit break it by 1, where it will further raise stats and CP, and it unlocks new effects. Now, you're gonna need essentially 3 ingots for this so that you can max it out, max level it, and it will become 7-star, as shown here in step 3. And once you do that, you'll get a bonus spear, which is shown right over here at the bottom. So just going into more detail about the bonus spears, these grant certain effects to your characters. Each spear has an effect and a type, which goes by A, B, C, D, and E. Different weapons yield different spears, and you can max another copy of a weapon for another of the same spear. So their usable types vary by character. 2 slots will be unlocked from the start. So as you can see right here, where it shows the spear slot right here, you'll have 2 unlocked from the start. An additional slot can be unlocked, though, after you realize or 7-star a character's 90 CP armor. And another thing to note is that overwritten spears are lost, so you have to choose really carefully on what spear you want to go for with your characters. So now we're going to talk about how you can 7-star 90 CP armor. So it's pretty much the same thing with EX weapons, but instead you need this blue item called the Book of Refuge's Mysteries. Once you realize a 90 CP armor, you get a Refuge's Adamantine ingot. Realize 90 CP armor 3 times, you'll get 3 Adamantine ingots, max level it, and your 90 CP armor will be 7-star, and you can unlock the 3rd spear slot. Now, to go along with the realizing on EX weapons and for 90 CP armor, there's going to be an enhanced campaign going on from November 6th through November 30th, where you can get new enhancement materials for realization, refining, and gear EXP. So the permanent ones include data backup missions, where you just have to back up your account via Square Enix account, or I think it was also Google Play account. You realize 1 weapon and armor, so you get one of these books. And then as a limited time, you'll be getting 1 book of each, 1 for EX weapons and 1 for armor. And you'll also be getting these 3 EX power orbs and 3 EX guard orbs, where you can get more EXP for your weapons and armor. And it goes up by a lot. I will say, though, I think it's a lot better if you just save them up. for the EX pluses, though. That's just what I do personally. I mainly just use these for EX weapons, but do what, like, you do you. And then as another limited time, we're going to have Chocobo panel missions where you can get items like Fragment of Ruins Mysteries, Ruins Adamantine Nuggets, Fragment of Refuges Mysteries, and Refuges Adamantine Nuggets. So with the fragments, you can make the books, and then you need about 20 of these as well, by the way. And with the with the adamantine nuggets, I should say, sorry, with the adamantine nuggets, you need about 20 of these as well, so that you can get the ingots out of them. So it's essentially like crafting them, you could say. And you are also going to get more EX power orbs, guard orbs, and you're also going to get gems and tickets. Alright, so the next update, starting on November 7th, is going to be the level 70 Crystal Awakenings for in the 4th batch, and it's going to feature Cypher, Cloud, Garnet, Vincent, Dark Knight Cecil, and Yang. Along with this update, Garnet is also going to get a limited time costume, which is the white mage outfit that she wore in at the beginning of Final Fantasy IX. This one did recently come out in JP as well. We actually got it during the time Eldnarsh came out because Garnet had synergy on his event. And I will also say right now, there are going to be some EXs on these banners. 4 of them actually. 3 returning ones and a new one. So the 3 that are coming back are going to be for Cloud, Garnet, and Dark Knight Cecil. And the new one is going to be featuring Vincent's EX. So along with level 70 Awakenings, we're also going to be having Heretic Co-op quests. So this is going to be called Encountering the Furnace Keepers. So it features the dragons that you fought in Kane's event, the floating eye monsters from Quistis' event, and it's also going to feature this mechanical robot, which I think was from Arc 2 Chapter 5. There's also going to be some beatback challenge missions, and there's also going to be a solo-only Chaos quest. So we're inching a little further into Chaos now. So if you've got some really good units, don't be afraid to tackle this quest. Let me see what you can do. So next up is the Fang Lost Chapter and the Garland event. So Fang's Lost Chapter, Fangs of Promise, will come back on November 11th, and she's going to be featured in Garland's quest. So on November 14th through November 28th is going to be the Cycle of Battle event, where you can recruit Garland from Final Fantasy I. And as a limited time, we're also getting this costume for him. I'm not entirely sure where this costume came from, though, or like when he wears it in Final Fantasy I, but it does look cool. We actually don't have this in JP yet, but if I had to take a guess, we're most likely going to get it when his Lost Chapter comes out in JP. Next is the World of Illusions Ultimate for Leviathan. This will be from November 18th. Gather summon materials to strengthen Leviathan from level 20 to 30. You can strengthen characters and earn more rewards via summon boards, which is over 32,000 gems, 320 tickets, and 540 tokens. And the features, the super synergy characters are going to be Kryl, Kefka, Tifa, Laguna, Zell, and Shantoto. And the EXs that are going to be featured on this event, it's going to be Kefka, Tifa, and Zell's that are going to be the returning EXs. And the new EX that's going to be featured with this event is going to be Kryl. Lastly, we have Deces Lost Chapter and this mysterious character event that's going to be coming out. So Deces Lost Chapter, Gentle Strength, will come back on November 25th. And Deuce will also have synergy on this Mystery Characters event, who will be available from November 28th through December 12th. And I will just say right now, though, this mystery character, it's Ultimecia from Final Fantasy VIII. And the best advice that I can give about this character, save your resources. She is going to be really, really helpful from like in the early Chaos era. She's super strong. She's got a lot of good buffs on her. She's amazing though. So yeah, save up your resources and pull for her. If you couldn't get Charlotta, you could go for Ultimecia. So that covers up everything from the stream highlights. So thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you're excited about for the month of November, and I will see you guys next time.